think looking towards the supports probably, unless it's a support Zeus.
Yeah, it could be a...
Zeus seems unlikely.
You know, Vega's one of those teams that also...
Iron Talent Abuser. Get out of here.
Pathetic. If we stuffed him under the bleachers, they probably won't find him until after it's over. But anyway, the game will break out and the Slayer is done. Okay.
Ritual. That was but the first taste.
Trying to anticipate the gang, so they were standing on the high ground.
Hard to say. We did come into it a bit late.
Only
Some good detective work.
Bench maybe has boost.
Uh-oh. They're gonna go for more here. Mag just runs right at them. Spin comes out by Silent, committing onto Mag. Then he decides, I don't want to fight him anymore. No one looking to wail away at him. The cast comes out and they do get the kill. Jug just doesn't quite have the firepower to bring. Don't think he's been scouted. No, there's no dire ward there. But no one's at full health, and he's up on his own clip. Meanwhile, dkphobos gets caught out by the angry Mud Golem. Goes for the quick TP, not gonna make it. Mauled down by the creeps, and still no one hugging the tower. Greed. Where's the downfall? So they are gonna bring the bottle out now. He has up for the early boots here.
And the soaring build. He's waiting for the soaring build.
Oh, barely gets clipped there by a stun. G might be able to run him down with auto attack. Zeus so squishy. Run, Mario.
He has double damage. That's
Boy.
why he's squishy. Lina has double damage.
And Zeus has less than ideal armor. G snipes him around the tree line. Does have to ward up there. Of course, Lina should win the lane against Zeus without any ganks, but this is really getting ugly now. And this time the gank should work. FNG rotates in. Another slave to start it off, following up with the light strike ray, and just raw auto attacks get the job done. FNG, maybe the trade as the Witch Doctor comes in. Gets the Maledict. Needs one auto attack. Somehow finds him around the tree line. And now G's turn to die. Alright, full Russian Dota in the mid lane. The Mud Golems get involved, but pops the Fairy Fire. Hot pursuit, they really want this one. And do they have the rage for the Boulder Toss? No say over the Slayer. He pops the Fairy Fire. He does get the kill, and he gets the experience. G at least getting their trade there. They're
Try to kill the other heroes, the Lina or the supports. The Juggernaut wouldn't be an easy kill in this case.
Solo wrap here on the top lane here. The Courier may scout him out, but already they've managed to jump Phobos. Phobos not going anywhere. Trapped to the Sprout and eats his way through and ended by the Chen. I think he wanted to give the Ember the kill.
He even left the kill, yeah, for the Ember. But then the creeps actually got the kill, right?
Are you going to take it? Are you going to take it? Too bad. No one. That's nice to get off that initial bolt, and FNG could probably run him down with one more chain lightning. Actually, the tower just blasting him away. Massive amount of damage.
We have the lanes, which I thought would be difficult, but because the enemy is diving, and Phobos once again is going to get doled by the Chen.
No, this is not fun for Mr. Phobos. He is the off-laner. Some sacrifice will be required. Lil Hardy. Oh, there's an itch apparition in this game. We literally haven't seen bottom all game, but Lil Hardy, his first contribution is beating solo on the Chen, who gets off his ultimate, runs back in, and it's his turn to die, and now G again with the DD road. This is getting a little outrageous. Come on now, seriously now. He gets the double kill. Out of his mind. Now the creeps will be massacred. Vodka setting in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Mid lane. G gets cut out. The Maledict there. Bolt to follow up. He can turn this one for a kill. No one. Oh, you gotta be careful, my friend. Zeus ult. That might be enough with the Maledict to keep him down. We'll get the kill. Close call, but grabs it in the end.
The kills on the A and even the Prophet or even the Lina.
Well, is he going to come in now? It's the Chen looking to join this one. Solo getting involved. The creeps have arrived, but Silence going to spin. The stomp not effective. Everybody backs out and they remnant forward, trying to grab Silent and control him here. Has the stick charges, but it's not really going to matter. Just completely ineffective against the Chen army. As Pasha burns him down, they finish the kill off with the Zeus bolt. Need a +1. Pasha able to remnant away. But they are still in the chase there. The Yule setup comes through. Has another remnant, tries to fight up his dodge, but does end up getting caught and blasted. EP overwhelming him. Just not...
He didn't have time to use another remnant, he was basically dead. But the other thing that they can actually still do is like swap into the stun from the Lina. That's a bit more, complicated. By trying to catch up to Ember.
Silent running around the Rosie through the wall. He gets tired of it and decides to start spinning on Mag, and Mag will trade his life away to the Juggernaut.
Very hard for the Ember to keep up after that. Lead will be very, very hard to control. But Prophet and Juggernaut will be able to split the map, and Phobos here, they get caught out.
You'll wish I never
and they actually get more from this.
Using the mech to their advantage. The Chen army, in conjunction with the rest of the Vega army, pushing forward. They get off the stun and a spin on the 10 creep. They will almost all die here before he's able to get off the hand of God. That's a terrible way to start the fight. Then they tapped out the Darkseer. Things looking pretty ugly for Vega. And in fact, the Ice Blast is pulled out. It's going to connect on two. Heroes quickly dropping. Pasha, send back. He will make it out in the nick of time at the tower as the trade.
Once they lost the Chain Creeps there, VP knew that they would be able to take that fight right away. Oh no.
Not even done yet. No one also going to fall. Another pick off for VP.
Thanks to the wall, has to like keep fighting and hopefully they win fights and get back into the game. If they don't win fights, it's difficult for them. So Yule's on Mag, reaching him out.
And another one bites the ducks. Mag will go down. They're just going to trade mid. So are we going to see us?
This is very worrisome for Vega. It seems like they understand that they need to be making something happen, otherwise they're just falling further and further behind. FNG gonna get caught out by that snare.
Lena looking for the turn though, and Pasha does get stunned from the high ground. Laguna! Oh, he used too many remnants on the jump in. Has nearly completed the second Oblivion staff.
I still believe that the best way for Vega to come back is to take team fights, like fight together, not alone, then you get Omni Slashed.
My finest work.
They need to be able to take team fights and try to win the team fights with Darkseer Vacuum Wall combination and the Zeus ultimate. Like the Zeus has a lot of damage.
Well, it looks like Witch Doctor trying to initiate here on the H apparition does get caught out. The Death Lord goes to work with the Chen army, which might be their strongest weapon at this stage.
That's not a significant. Make sure that they only send the Juggernaut to siege all the time, proper vetting other lanes and not allow that to happen. VP should be able to take the late game.
Hand of God.
Hand of God gets used here. And they are hunting no one into the tree line. They swap him. No fuels. No Juggernaut. No mercy. Can't imagine how they would, but they may try. It's gonna be too late. They lack the firepower they need. Lena grabs the Aegis already. He would like in a game where the Ember had a better start.
Haste.
So they're gonna instead go for the smoke, and FNG, he's there to tank it. So all they get out of this is revenge. Vega, it's something, but not to kill them.
I mean, at this point, acceptable game.
DP now moving down the bottom lane. And they're gonna jump Pasha. Oh god, that was ugly. Remember for the send back in case things get ugly. Creeps will push up.
Yeah,
top.
but we saw the last time that he just died in one combo.
Well, that's what happens when you leave the base. Execution up on the Witch Doctor. Maybe then they could take the fight. So VP say, we're not going to give you that fight. Not yet, anyway. And then blink forward. Silent goes to work with the crits. He does tons of damage. Has the Blade Fury to deal with the Ghost Scepter. Still the Omni Slash going. G's looking for an additional.
Those creeps. What is that like?
They are sharing scraps of bread while VP are having an 8-course meal.
Fine dining here.
Yeah. Hand of God, but they now break onto the high ground. Sound spinning. Working on the tower. The pitch cold trap during this time. The Prophet Treant starts getting spammed out. And now the Death Ward goes. It is a solo kill on a little hardy, but is it worth it? Death Ward on cooldown now. Let's see if he can be punished.
My hex is
It's a 1-for-1. Phobos there to clean up.
It's still worth it, something for them.
There you go. Even if you say kill the Juggernaut, the Lena can still wreck most of your backlines. As the Dire Courier does get picked off. I think it was trying higher than the stalemate here in the bottom lane. So he commits the BKB and the Laguna Blade. Does not manage to fight a kill. In fact, everyone's fully here. Now Vega are unlucky to turn this. This is their time to shine with the Veil coming out. But oh gee, the two heroes done outside the base. Phobos lobbing out the Sprout. The creeps are trying to keep them at bay. Seal the Slayer and no one out pretty far. FNG commits. He walks into the wall. Then he walks down to the wall. Easily get in.
Get the Yules off.
He counter Yules. And then the bolt. Death Ward committed for this as well. G starting to drop low. They get him with the shades. Finally!
1k gold.
Finally, Vega. It's been ages.
A lot of gold unspent on the Juggernaut. So
6k on the Chen.
So the last fight, like it wasn't actually as big of a lead because there was a lot of unspent gold on the Juggernaut back.
He doesn't even need the Omni Slash. Just right clicks.
Oh, look at that! Look at that tree. Roshan is up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, they didn't scout the Roshan, so if they actually lose the team fight here, it would be a good opening for Vega to get Roshan.
But Juggernaut using Blade Fury now is going to bring the tower down. Blinking in is G. He goes with the Yule Scepter VP, and they finally got that big fight to turn the game. looking for the Omni Slash opportunity, not finding it just yet. Mag does deploy the wall, but G continues to lay into him from the low ground. Now FNG caught out of it, the death ward begins to bounce. This is gonna hurt if BP don't get out of here quickly, and they do. The Slate of Fist almost finishes off FNG, but all 5 cleanly escape.
Wow, yes, 2 gems.
FNG is just balling.
Fallen to the radiant.
2 gems, more other items coming. Silent doesn't have to be clever though. He can just go hit Bill.
This is the correct move. Only the Juggernaut should be sieging the base.
Dyer's bottom barracks.
This is the correct move.
He's up in front.
They're taking no chances, look at that. Like,
The summon back, they do deploy the Hex here, but Silent is absolutely fine for now.
so... Everything is so like calculated, they are not taking any chances.
You can get 10 items, no problem. Your Juggernaut is there as plan B, not all on you. And the God used, but solo. Oh boy. Oh mama. It's been a while since G got to do that. 48 minutes. Back in. And onto the melee. Slapping away. And this time, our first racks of the game. Virtus.pro have...
My Aegis is expiring and I'm going to regenerate. I don't need your cheese. I don't need your...
Eat the cheese, damn it!
Not
You fool! You fool! Is gonna end up getting caught out here a little bit. Now the death ward goes FNG. Could be in trouble. He'll drop quickly. They have lots of it. Vega's long last getting something, but it's the rat in the top lane. They need to deal with no one. Working on up the silence. Preventing follow damage. Now the jump forward. Pasha. Can he bring down this Prophet? He needs backup. He needs your help more now that FNG's arrived at the left moment, but no one kept alive. He survived the heal, and it looks like he's gonna get away back to the mid lane where the Juggernaut is working on Structure's objectives, trying to actually take what they need to break the space, but Silent can't quite do it. Vega.
For 2 heroes. I'm pretty sure they're fine with
I
that.
consider that a win for Vega, though. Like, considering how the game's gone. Oh, this would be even bigger. Silent trapped down. Could be next. On 3. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, maybe not as much. Go Scepter. You'll Scepter. The time.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can, unless he gets hexed here.
Silent. Oh, no one's gonna catch him out, but he doesn't get the Blade Fury off in time. Still, they might be able to run him down. The Remnant forward. BKB from Silent, and they've got a lot of ways to deal with the Omni. Look at the top lane where they are pushing. Mag also getting caught out on the right side of the fight. Mag is gonna barely survive. Now the lead is isolated, and they are holding the top lane with the Chen army. Prophet cannot break through, at least not easily. No, now the Chen's out of the picture and might end up going down. Zeus down for 110 seconds. Pasha could be next. The chase forward. Silent going the other way. Come back here, Ember. You want a piece of this? You want a piece of this? Down he goes. Deathward though holds the line. Prophet gonna die as well. It's a chain speed onto the deck board. Lina dead for 120 seconds. G is out of the picture. That's a dieback on him. Silent, his turn to run in and possibly die. Pasha re-enters the point. He does have buyback though, and he needed it. He might need it. FNG leaping forward, slashed down by Pasha. Silent, they're gonna kill him. 2, 4 are dead. Vega, they're hanging. Finally Vega are outside of the base, and they really want to smoke and punish this. They're gonna show the Zeus mid. FNG ready to commit forward. He gets the swap off. It's into it. A Hex. Mag down for the count very likely, but already they've lost the bench of the trade. Pasha tanks an AI splash, and now they get the Hex out on the Silent. Lotus Orb is there though to cleanse and keep them safe. And they keep on chasing forward. They have a secondary Hex. He blinks in. He goes in with right click. He mashes onto no one. Silent is so fed up with all this crap from Vega. Just wants to kill somebody. Omni cleanses the entire Chen army and takes that, you suckers. But then he gets hexed, and he will go down. Solo is the trade. G lays into no one. It looks like they'll get some Zeus. That's 3 to Vega. No buyback there. It is, in the end, though, a Juggernaut who drops out of the picture for 100 seconds. Can they get more kills? Pasha looking for it. Chasing forward onto G. Might just be able to break down this lead of the Crips are pushing it up. So close. Gets the kill. 5 are dead. VP. They have 3 buyback.
No other choice. Let's go. Let's do it, boys.
Do you think MKB is the item to remove here?
Yeah, I think Dagger is core. You have to be able to blink around. I can't remember what game was that. I think FNG got a Maelstrom on his dad so to push out the lane.
Definitely feels like they need
He
more.
was against the top.
Yeah. I feel they need.
Last smoke.
What is the ideal smoke play here? Oh, Stash Rapier? Or is he gonna wear it?
position.
I imagine VP are hoping that they don't need to resort to that to win this game. They're probably thinking, we should be able to win now. There's the swap. Then they immediately locked on. No one trying to finish him off. He's kept alive for the moment, though. With the Yule Scepter, does drop down and falls in the end. Now G walks in. He gets hexed up. BKB pops up. He'll be okay. Buyback on the Zeus. Still haven't actually finished off this last rack, but the lanes are pushing. They're going to back off to the top lane, push that one in. Still maintaining their 5 buyback advantage.
5 buyback advantage.
That's like the only safe spot. They've just got the one tower there to protect them. Are they making the move in? They did get the swap off the Hex there on the mag. FNG starting the fight off. MVP of this one, perhaps, despite the lack of items. MVP finally does Darkseer's buyback. He may need to use it here right away. 106 seconds on the quote. I'm surprised he's holding it for so long because the whole team's committed to this fight. Still not using the buyback. Silent retreating out. Lil's gonna pop his cheese. He refreshes, goes to work again. Tried for the follow-up Hex, but there was a Lincoln Spear ready to go on Pasha. Now Mag has this is the time for me to buy back. Sleight of Fist through, doing a lot of work with the back. He's on the 2. Now coming forward, trying to finish up G. They may burn him down. They do get the G kill. He's got buyback. 100 seconds. If he doesn't want to use it, he pops it right away. Looks to re-engage. Phobos could be next. Pasha in danger now. Needs to simply do not wait. He doesn't pick it out. FNG comes to the death force. He's going to be damaged. They're going to bring him down too. Silent could be next. It's Prophet's turn to buy back. He can't afford to die again, and he goes back to the jungle. Quickly gets out of there. Still the base alive.
Always have to get games like this here. Every time.
Alright, now what do you want to talk about for the next 10? Oh, bottom lane. More action. More action. Phobos with the dieback. Phobos can't die. Oh, he does. Boom. Pasha ends him, and now he went full hard. He's gonna get him as well. Everyone except for the Prophet. Now, there is no real threat to the Dire base, despite the fact that it's empty and naked. Pasha keeps on going. He's even got the stash rapier. He still has the extra life. He's taking down the melee rack. Vega, this could be a comeback for the ages. There's the swap hex. He's on to no one trying to focus him down. This could be a terrible death. The Vega direction. No, he's kept alive. The Lotus Orb is going to work here. Chucking out the bolts. Prophet still 60 seconds. Juggernaut not going to use his buyback, so he will have a second life in this fight should he go down. The Ember now looking to retreat. Jugs back. Sleight of Fist almost kills up to it. It will, with no one jumping in. Gets it home. Boom! Shakalaka, another kill, looking for G! Backing him back to the deathward there! They're jumping it! They're charging forward! Vega taking over, and MVP thrown now! Completely under assault! Where's the backup? The Rat King's going bottom into the Juggernaut into the Dire base. Silent turning this one into a base race. Does he have the damage? Vega, quick to work! They're going home! They don't want to trade! They want this one clean! Silent, he will go down! Vega has defended, and now they look for the end. VP, so slow, so safe, and so freaking dead. Unless Silent can save the day here. Going to work on a second life. Pasha brings down the structure. Now the Blade Fury working on Silent, spinning, but not getting the damage out. Remnant's away. He can fight back in, and the Iola just taking too long to fall. They get the kill there as well, and it's all over. Virtus.pro, no extra lives. It's just the Prophet. But there's nothing he can do at this point. No one with the Yules. I'll just sit on the sideline. We're taking this one. Vega all the way to the bank. VP, oh my god, have officially thrown this game away. Vega with some incredible plays down the stretch. Oh my god, they can't even believe it. Look at those faces. Oh, look at them. Even the team that won can't believe what just happened. So, what's your professional analysis on that one?
I'm glad I was part of that game. Watching.